All right, ready to dive in. Today, we're looking at AI tools set to be huge in 2025.
Using Sarah Finance's YouTube video as our roadmap.
Let me tell you, some of this stuff sounds almost too good to be true.
The thing that struck me about Sarah's take is she's very blunt.
Like, AI is coming whether we're ready or not.
Exactly. And the people who don't at least experiment now,
Yeah.
they're going to be left behind.
So this deep dive, we're focusing on the money-making side.
Oh, absolutely.
Like using AI to build whole businesses,
Yeah.
to automate the boring stuff,
Yep.
and reach a global audience in ways that we couldn't even imagine a few years ago.
It's mind-blowing how fast things are changing.
Like one example that blew my mind was using AI to
Yeah.
create these Instagram pages
Okay.
that just sell phone wallpapers.
It's
We'll get into that in a bit.
Yeah.
But there's also building apps without knowing how to code
No code.
and making AI generate ads that look like real people are endorsing products.
That's wild. Okay, I'm hooked. Let's get into it.
Yeah. So, first up, Midjourney.
Midjourney. Yeah.
This one is fascinating.
It is.
So it's an AI
Uh-huh.
that creates images from text prompts.
Right.
And Sarah's approach is turning that creativity into straight up cash.
Yeah.
Cold, hard cash.
Yeah. Making money with it.
And she talks about finding a viral niche.
Okay.
Like those pictures of like mystical cabins you see everywhere online.
Oh, yeah, those are popular.
Futuristic car designs, amazing landscapes.
Mm-hmm.
And you use Midjourney to create those eye-catching visuals.
Right.
And then you build like a themed Instagram page around it.
So you're tapping into something that's already trending.
Yeah. So smart.
Yeah. You're riding the wave.
Instead of creating your own.
Exactly.
And then there's two ways that she says you can monetize those images.
Okay.
First one's pretty straightforward.
Right.
Selling them as digital wallpapers.
Right through your Instagram.
Right through Instagram, yeah.
People are already buying those.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
And with Midjourney, you can just keep pumping out these unique designs.
Keep the content flowing. Keep the sales coming.
But then she's got this even more, I guess, lucrative way
Yeah.
using a platform called Displate.
Displate. Okay.
Have you heard of that?
I have, yeah. Tell me more about how she uses it.
So it's basically like having your own art gallery,
Uh-huh.
but without the hassle of physical space and shipping.
Gotcha. So like print on demand.
Print on demand, exactly.
So you upload your Midjourney creation team.
Exactly. They handle the rest, the printing, the shipping, customer service.
So as I say,
So instead of just digital wallpapers,
you're selling physical prints.
yeah, like canvases,
Oh, wow.
metal posters, all that cool stuff.
And it all ties back to that idea of the creator economy.
Yeah.
You don't need to be like a professional artist or have tons of money
Great.
to get started with this.
But you can start a global business from your couch.
Seriously.
That's wild.
She points out a mistake.
That a lot of creators make.
Okay.
And it's obvious in retrospect,
All right.
but easy to miss when you're first starting out.
I'm intrigued.
They think too small.
Too small. In what way?
They only target English-speaking audiences.
Oh, right. Of course. That's a big chunk of the world you're missing out on.
75% of the world doesn't speak English.
Huge potential market.
Huge market.
Yeah.
Just waiting to be tapped.
For sure.
And that leads us to the next AI tool.
Okay. What is it? Hain.
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 Yeah.
This is all about helping creators go global.
Okay.
So it's AI-powered video translation.
Interesting.
But it can do way more than just subtitles.
More than subtitles.
It can translate your entire
The
video,
whole thing.
including voiceovers,
Oh.
into any language.
So you could take like a viral TikTok video,
Yeah.
translate it into a bunch of different languages.
Exactly.
How do you make money from that?
Well, she suggests focusing on creators who haven't gone international yet.
And you offer them a package deal,
Mm-hmm.
you translate their content,
Yeah.
and you manage their foreign language accounts for them
For a monthly fee.
for a monthly fee.
Smart.
And get this, she says you can charge anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 a month per account.
Whoa, that's a lot.
It's a lot,
But it makes sense.
but it makes sense.
Because creators are always trying to grow
Always.
to boost their income.
Yeah, and you're giving them a way to do that.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
For sure.
Okay, let's switch gears a bit.
Okay.
Let's talk about websites.
Websites. Still relevant.
I know, it sounds kind of old school
Yeah.
compared to all this fancy AI stuff.
Right.
But Sarah is obsessed with this AI-powered website builder
Really.
called Hostinger.
Hostinger. Okay.
She says it's the best she's ever used.
All right, I'm listening.
And what sets it apart is that it's built for everyday people,
Not just techie people.
not just techie people.
Got it.
It uses AI to take the complexity out of building a professional-looking website.
So it's like easy to use.
Super easy.
Nice.
So imagine this. You're launching a new business.
Uh-huh.
You head over to Hostinger.
Oh,
You type in your brand name.
yeah.
You describe what your business is about.
And then
Boom. The AI generates a functional website for you.
no design skills needed.
No design skills.
No coding.
No coding.
Wow.
Like having a personal web designer
At your fingertips.
for a fraction of the cost.
That's amazing.
But it doesn't stop there.
It gets better.
It gets better.
Okay.
It also has drag and drop customization,
Okay.
an AI writer for generating content.
An AI writer like built into the website builder?
Built in.
What?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
And an AI SEO tool
Oh, wow.
to make sure your website gets noticed by Google.
So you don't have to worry about any of that technical SEO stuff.
Nope, it does it for you.
That's so convenient.
And she recommends their business plan,
Oh,
which comes with all the bells and whistles
uh-huh.
for a ridiculously low price, especially if you use her special discount code.
Oh, we got to get that code.
Don't worry, we'll include it in the show notes.
Awesome. Thanks.
It's crazy how AI is making this stuff accessible to everyone.
It really is.
Like, building a website used to be this daunting task.
Oh, yeah. Remember those days?
And now it's practically child's play.
It's amazing.
Okay, speaking of making things look good,
Right.
let's talk about product photography.
Okay.
You know how some businesses have those, like, cringy product photos?
Oh, yeah. The ones that look like they were taken with a potato.
Yeah. It's like they're trying to scare customers away,
It's a real problem,
right?
especially for small businesses that don't have the budget for professional photography.
Exactly. And those bad photos can really hurt their sales.
First impressions matter.
Total.
Online, especially.
And that's where PhotoRoom AI comes in.
Photo Room AI.
Yeah, this tool is supposed to transform those dull product shots
Okay.
into something really eye-catching.
Interesting.
And it's like magic. You upload your existing product photo.
Okay.
The AI removes the background
Automatically. That's okay.
And then you can choose a new, more dynamic background.
So you can make it look professional.
Exactly. In seconds.
So how do you actually make money from this?
Okay, so Sarah's strategy is
Yeah.
you find businesses with bad product photos.
Easy enough. There's a lot of them out there.
Right, yeah. And you offer to revamp a few photos for free as a sample.
Okay, like a little demo.
Yeah, a little demo.
Show them what you can do.
Show them what's possible.
And then if they like it,
You pitch them on redoing their entire website.
that's smart.
And she suggests charging $500 to $1,000 per website.
Wow.
And with PhotoRoom AI speeding up the process,
Uh-huh.
you could potentially revamp a website in just a few hours.
So you're providing a valuable service
Yes.
while also making a decent income for yourself.
It's a win-win.
Definitely.
Okay, this next one takes me back
Oh, where to?
to like 2012, the app craze.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Everyone wanted to build the next big app,
Yeah.
but you needed serious coding skill.
Or a ton of money
Or a ton of money, yeah.
to make it happen.
I remember trying to learn to code back then.
Did you?
Yeah, but it was like learning a foreign language.
I feel that.
It was so hard.
Yeah, I get it.
But thankfully, things have changed.
They have
Thanks to no-code app builders.
no-code app builders. What are those?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
So these platforms are like a breath of fresh air.
Okay.
Sarah specifically mentions Softar as a great starting point.
Softar. Okay.
And it lets you build functional apps without writing a single line of code.
Wait, what? No code at all?
No code.
How is that even possible?
It's pretty amazing.
Okay, I'm listening.
So you literally type in your app idea,
Uh-huh.
and Softar builds the basic structure for you.
Really? Is that easy?
It's pretty wild.
So you don't even need to know, like, basic HTML or anything?
Nope.
Wow.
And then you can use drag and drop tools to customize it.
So it's like building with Legos.
It's exact.
But instead of a spaceship,
You're building an app.
that's amazing.
So it's super user-friendly.
Even for someone like me who's not tech savvy at all.
Even for you.
Okay, that's impressive.
But if you want to create more complex apps
Yeah?
with more advanced features,
Okay.
she recommends stepping up to Bubble.io.
Whipple.io, all right?
Heard of that?
I've heard the name, but I don't really know what it is.
So it's kind of like the next level of no-code app development.
Okay.
It gives you way more flexibility and customization.
Uh-huh.
You can pretty much build any type of app you can imagine.
So we're talking about building the next Uber or Instagram.
Yeah.
Without knowing how to code.
without knowing how to code.
That's crazy. Are there any, like, real-world examples of this?
Oh, yeah, tons of success stories.
Okay, like what?
So Sarah talks about this guy,
Chad.
Chad,
Right.
who built a legal app on Bubble.io
Oh.
in just 10 minutes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Come on, that can't be right.
It's true. And he scaled it to $100,000 a month in revenue.
No way. A legal app
A legal app.
in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay, I need to check this out.
It's mind-blowing, right?
It is. This whole no-code thing is like a game changer.
Totally disrupting the app development industry.
It's empowering anyone with an idea
Yeah,
to create a business that used to only be possible for big tech companies.
exactly. Okay, next up.
All right.
We're diving into ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, I knew that was coming.
But not in the way you might expect.
Oh, how so?
So forget using it to write blog posts or
Okay.
answer trivia questions.
Yeah.
Sarah suggests pairing it with another AI powerhouse,
Another one. Okay, which one?
Canva AI.
Canva AI, interesting combo.
This is where the magic happens.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
So ChatGPT can generate text content super fast,
Uh-huh.
and Canva AI can transform that text into visuals,
Okay.
like graphics and videos.
So it's like having a whole creative team at your fingertips.
Exactly.
That's powerful.
So how does this work in practice?
Yeah, give me an example.
Okay, imagine you're managing social media for a client.
Right.
You could ask ChatGPT to generate, say, 25 positive quotes.
Okay,
Then you import those quotes into Canva
gotcha.
and let its AI-powered templates create all these different social media posts.
So you're automating the content creation process.
Exactly. And then you have all this extra time,
So focus on other things.
yeah, like strategy or client communication.
Makes sense.
And she suggests you could package this as a service for other creators
Oh, smart.
who are overwhelmed with managing their social media.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
It is.
Yeah.
And she says you can charge $1,000 to $2,000 a month for this.
Wow, that's a good chunk of change.
Yeah.
Okay, I like where this is going.
Okay, last AI tool for today.
All right, hit me.
This is all about advertising.
Advertising. Yeah.
Specifically, those ads that feature real people.
Oh, yeah, like those influencer-style ads.
Exactly.
The ones that feel more authentic.
Yeah, they're called UGC ads,
UGC ads, right?
which stands for user-generated content ads.
Gotcha.
They're super effective because people trust other people.
More than they trust traditional ads.
Exactly. But the problem is,
Yeah.
creating those UGC ads usually means paying influencers a lot of money.
Right, they don't come cheap.
And that's where ARC ads comes in.
ARC ads. Okay, what's that?
So this is a game changer in advertising.
Uh-huh.
It lets you create professional-looking UGC ads,
Good.
but completely with AI.
Completely with AI. So no real people involved.
No real people.
That's wild. How do they even make it look realistic?
The AI is so good.
Hmm.
It's hard to tell the difference between an ARC ads creation and a genuine UGC ad.
Seriously.
Seriously.
That's a little scary.
It's a little scary,
Yeah.
but it's also amazing.
Okay, I see the appeal.
So imagine this. You're promoting affiliate products,
Okay.
which means you earn a commission for every sale you drive.
Uh-huh.
You could use ARC ads to create these compelling UGC-style ads
Right.
without having to manage inventory or deal with shipping.
Or pay those influencer fees.
Or pay influencer fees, exactly.
So you're cutting out the middleman
Yes.
and automating the whole process.
It's brilliant, right?
It is. I'm starting to see the potential here.
And if you're interested in learning more about affiliate marketing,
Yeah.
Sarah even mentions her own course on the topic in her video.
Oh, cool. We'll have to check that out.
We'll include a link in the show notes.
Awesome. Thanks.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have image generation, video translation, website building, app development
It's crazy how AI is changing the game.
across so many industries.
And it really feels like this is just the beginning.
Yeah, it's like we're on the edge of something huge.
Absolutely. But before we get ahead of ourselves,
Yeah.
let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned.
Okay.
We've seen some pretty powerful AI tools.
We have.
What stands out to you as the biggest takeaway so far?
I think what really hits home is that AI isn't just this futuristic concept anymore.
It's here now.
It's here, it's powerful, and it's creating these new income opportunities.
Exactly. And as Sarah says,
Mm-hmm.
it's coming whether we like it or not.
And those who resist
yeah,
or ignore it.
they're going to be left behind.
The future belongs to those who adapt and experiment and embrace this technology.
I love that perspective.
It's exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah.
All right, we've got lots more to uncover in this deep dive.
Okay.
So stay tuned for part 2.
Looking forward to it.
We'll explore the ethical considerations of AI.
The That's important.
dive deeper into how some of these tools work,
Yeah.
and discuss how to navigate the potential challenges and opportunities that lie ahead.
Sounds like a plan. Welcome back to our AI deep dive. Ready to keep exploring?
Oh, absolutely. Last time we were blown away by those tools like Midjourney and Hostinger,
Yeah.
for making money online, even if you don't have a ton of experience.
Right. Anyone can do this stuff now.
But one thing I was wondering about is the AI translation.
Oh, yeah, hand.
Hey, yeah.
Can it really accurately translate, like humor
That's a great question.
or cultural references?
Mhm.
Or is it mostly good for just like basic phrases?
It's come a long way, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Thanks to machine learning and natural language processing,
Right.
it's gotten much better at understanding complex grammar,
Okay.
even some idiomatic expressions.
So it's not just like swapping words from a dictionary anymore.
No, not at all. It tries to get the meaning behind the words, the context,
Okay.
but it's not perfect.
Right.
Humor especially, that's tough.
Yeah, because humor is so nuanced.
It relies on those subtle cultural things, wordplay,
Right.
and that can be really hard for AI to pick up.
So like if I was using Hain to translate my videos for a global audience,
Uh-huh.
it would be smart to still have a human editor review it.
Absolutely, especially for those tricky parts like slang.
Okay, that makes sense.
Think of it as a really good first draft.
Yeah.
That saves you a ton of time,
Right.
but then you have that human touch.
Right, to polish it up. Yeah, to make sure it really sings.
So like the AI is kind of the sous chef
Oh, I like that.
prepping everything,
Yeah.
but you still need that master chef to come in and make it perfect.
And that's where we come in, right? Understanding what the tools are good at
Uh-huh.
and where they might fall short.
And speaking of falling short, what about security?
Oh, that's a big one.
With these AI website builders like Hostinger.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm building a website with a tool like that, how do I know my data is safe?
It's a valid concern.
I don't want my customers' information getting leaked
Right.
or ending up in the wrong hands.
Any website builder worth their salt
Right.
should be prioritizing security.
Okay.
Hostinger, for example, they use encryption, firewalls,
Okay.
all of those things to keep your information safe.
But it's always good to do your own research too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Don't just take their word for it.
Like look into their policies.
Yeah, read reviews from other users.
Okay, that's good advice.
And of course, common sense still applies.
Right. Like strong passwords.
Yeah, two-factor authentication,
All that good stuff.
those are must-haves.
Okay, so we talked about PhotoRoom AI
For product photos,
and how it can make things look amazing.
it's pretty magical.
But couldn't this technology also be used for, like, less ethical things?
Oh, of course, like creating fake images.
Yeah. Or misleading images?
That's always a risk.
Right.
With any technology, there's potential for misuse.
And AI image editing is no exception.
Right.
So how do we, as a society, prevent the spread of those fake images?
That's the challenge, isn't it?
Especially when the tech is getting so advanced.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
But it's not impossible.
Okay.
We need better tools for detecting manipulated images.
Right, so we can tell what's real and what's not,
Exactly.
and educate people on how to evaluate information critically,
Right. Don't just believe everything you see.
especially online.
Exactly.
It's like a digital cat and mouse game.
That's a great way to put it.
As the tech gets better at faking it.
We need to get better at spotting the fakes.
Exactly.
And the stakes are high.
Oh, yeah.
Because misinformation can have real-world consequences.
It erodes trust.
It can influence elections,
Right.
even incite violence.
It's scary.
It is, which is why we need to be mindful
Yeah.
about how we use these tools.
It's a reminder that with great power.
Comes great responsibility.
Exactly.
All right, let's circle back to those no-code app builders.
Okay, Sofferandbubble.io.
They sound amazing, but how easy are they really?
For someone with zero coding experience,
Yeah, is it truly drag and drop, or is there a steep learning curve?
that's what I'm wondering too. It sounds almost too good to be true.
Well, that's the beauty of no-code platforms.
Okay.
They're designed to be user-friendly, even for beginners.
So you don't need to learn Python or Java or any of that?
No, not at all. They use visual interfaces, drag and drop,
Okay.
to make it intuitive.
So no intimidating lines of code?
Exactly. You focus on the logic and design of the app.
Okay, that does sound less intimidating.
But there is still a learning curve.
Okay, yeah.
Like, you need to understand how apps work.
Right, even if you're not writing the code.
Yeah, but the barrier to entry is much lower.
Than traditional coding,
Exactly.
which takes years to learn.
And thankfully, there are tons of resources to help you.
Oh yeah, like what?
Tutorials, courses, online communities,
Okay.
even AI-powered learning platforms
Wow, that's cool.
that guide you step by step
So it's really about empowering anyone with an idea.
to make it a reality.
Yeah, it's no longer just for those tech wizards.
It's democratizing app development.
I like that.
But remember,
Yeah.
it's not enough to just build a cool app.
Right. You need a
You
plan
need a business plan, a strategy for marketing.
to reach your audience.
Exactly. Building the app is just the first step.
Right. You got to get people to use it.
You got to attract users, engage them, turn them into paying customers.
That's the hard part.
It is, but it's also the exciting part.
Okay. ChatGPT and Canva AI.
Yeah, our creative power couple.
We talked about using them for social media, but I'm curious, how do they compare to human creativity?
That's the big question, right?
Are robots going to replace artists and writers anytime soon?
They can generate some impressive stuff,
They can?
but they're not replacing us.
Okay, good to know.
Think of it as a partnership.
Okay.
AI can handle those repetitive tasks,
Right.
like generating basic outlines, simple graphics, and that frees us up.
To do the more creative stuff.
Exactly. The stuff that requires imagination, empathy.
Right. Those uniquely human skills.
AI struggles with that.
So it's like AI is the assistant
I like that analogy.
helping us work more efficiently,
Yeah,
but it's still the human who brings that spark of originality.
that's where the magic happens.
All right, last thing.
Hit me. ARC ads.
Oh yeah, the AI that makes fake UGC ads.
I'm still blown away by how realistic they are.
It's pretty wild.
How do they make it so believable?
Deep learning algorithms.
Okay.
They analyze tons of real UGC ads. So they're learning from the best.
Learning the nuances of human expression, behavior,
Okay.
and then they use that knowledge to generate new ads.
Wow.
They mimic those things.
So it's not just random footage thrown together.
No, it's really sophisticated
It's understanding human behavior.
at a deep level.
That's both impressive and kind of creepy.
It is. But the creators, they're aware of the potential for misuse.
Okay, good.
They've put safeguards in place.
Like what kind of safeguards?
You have to verify your identity to use it.
Okay, so no anonymous misuse.
And they prohibit ads that promote harmful stuff,
Okay, that makes sense.
like hate speech, violence.
So it's a balancing act,
It is.
harnessing this powerful technology,
Yeah.
but also making sure it's not used for bad things.
We need to be responsible with this stuff.
Okay, we've covered a lot in this part of our deep dive.
We have AI translation, image editing, those no-code builders,
It's clear that AI is already impacting how we work,
and how we live.
and it's only going to get more intense from here.
The future is unfolding right in front of us,
It is,
and it's up to us to shape it.
in a way that benefits everyone.
Well said. Ready for part 3.
Oh, yeah. Bring it on. All right, welcome back to the final part of our AI deep dive. I'm kind of feeling like we've gone down the rabbit hole here.
I know, right? It's like we've seen the future.
And it's both exciting and a little scary.
Definitely a mix of both.
But before we get too existential,
Yeah, let's bring it back down to earth.
let's talk about what all this means for us, for our jobs, for our lives.
Right, like what do we actually do with all this information?
Exactly. Because we've seen how powerful these AI tools are.
Seriously powerful.
But it makes you wonder, are robots going to take all our jobs?
Yeah, that's the big fear, isn't it?
Should we all be, learning to code or becoming AI engineers just to survive?
Well, it's not quite that dramatic.
Okay, good.
While AI will definitely automate some jobs
Right.
and even replace some entirely,
Yeah.
it's also going to create new opportunities and
Okay.
demand new skills.
So it's not just about learning to code.
No, it's bigger than that.
Okay. Phew. Because coding is hard.
It is, but even if you're a coding whiz,
Yeah.
you're going to need more than just technical skills to thrive.
Okay, so what else do we need?
Think about those uniquely human skills.
Like what?
Creativity, critical thinking, problem solving,
Okay.
emotional intelligence, communication.
Those are things AI can't really do, right?
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
And those skills are going to be even more valuable.
So it's about finding that balance.
Yeah, that sweet spot where human ingenuity
Huh.
and AI capabilities work together.
It's like a partnership.
Exactly.
Yeah.
AI can handle the repetitive stuff, the data crunching,
Right, so we can focus on the bigger picture.
the strategic thinking, the creative problem solving, connecting with people.
So it's like AI is this ultimate productivity tool,
I like that, yeah.
helping us work smarter, not harder,
And freeing up our time and energy.
to focus on what we humans do best.
But it also means we need to be adaptable.
Right, like willing to learn new things.
Lifelong learning is going to be key.
Because this tech is changing so fast.
It's only accelerating.
So we got to keep up.
That's the only way to stay ahead of the curve.
Okay, so for someone who's listening to this
Mm-hmm.
and maybe feeling a little overwhelmed,
Yeah, it's a lot to take in.
what advice would you give them?
Embrace the learning process. Don't be afraid to try new things.
Yeah, be curious.
Figure out what you're good at, what you're passionate about,
Uh-huh.
and then see how you can combine those things with AI tools.
So it's not about becoming an AI expert overnight
No, it's about being open to new possibilities.
and being willing to experiment.
The world of AI is constantly evolving, so the learning never ends.
It's kind of exciting though, right?
It is. It's full of potential and opportunities.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive.
We have. From the nitty-gritty of how these tools work
To the ethics of using them.
and what it all means for the future.
It's been a wild ride.
It has.
We started by looking at how to use AI to make money.
Yeah, that's what initially drew us in.
But I think the bigger lesson here
Yeah.
is that AI is so much more than just a money-making tool.
It's going to change everything.
It really is. And the most important thing is to approach it with curiosity, responsibility, and a willingness to adapt.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, that's a wrap on our AI deep dive.
Thanks for joining us on this journey.
Yeah, we hope you learned something new.
And maybe even got a little inspired.
Remember, the future is full of possibilities, and those who embrace change are the ones who will thrive.
So stay curious, stay informed, and stay ahead of the curve.
We'll see you next time.
Until then.